Hello, my friends and subscribers. This is Real Action News Media, and today we're here to talk on two interesting topics. But first, please subscribe to this channel, which makes a difference and will be highly appreciated. Both stories are coming out of Canada, but first story is coming from Toronto in Canada, and it's regarding another allegation of corruption by a police officer. A Toronto police officer arrested and charged for allegedly accessing private information from a police database. One of Toronto's finest, an officer, he accessed private information from a police database on several occasions over a year and a half. Police said these allegations occurred between January 2005 and April 2005. They did not disclose what information the officer allegedly accessed. On Wednesday, 18th of March 2026, Constable Abbas Popal was arrested and charged with unauthorized use of a computer. He was suspended with pay. What a great job. That must be nice. Police are making it clear that his arrest is not related to Project South, the corruption investigation into one former police officer and 7 serving police officers involved in allegation in confidential information being leaked to criminals. Police Officer Popel has been on the police force for around 3 years and was assigned to 55 Division. He will be facing the court pretty soon. Second story, out of Canada, but this time it's from the Niagara Falls region. A Niagara Falls police officer who fatally shot a man from Brampton was cleared of his charges. On the early morning hours on October 22nd, 2025, a Brampton man was shot and killed by a Niagara Falls police officer after the man had earlier killed his ex-girlfriend and kidnapped their young daughter. On the 17th of March 2026, Joseph Martino concluded in the court that the Niagara police officer that it was legally justified in shooting the man. Martino says the officer fired his weapon in self-defense and was intended to deter a reasonable apprehended assault, actual or threatened, and was itself reasonable. Martino said the officer had reason to believe the man was in possession of a firearm that he had earlier used the day before to shoot his ex-girlfriend. Confronted by the same individual pointing a gun and firing a gun in his direction, the officer had every reason to believe he need to act to save himself and his fellow officers from death or grievous bodily harm. The officer's life was in imminent danger. The man had just fired his gun at the officer, and there was every reason to believe that he would continue to fire. On October 21st, 2025, Peel Regional Police were called at about 2 p.m. to a parking lot of a strip mall near Queen Street East and Airport Road in Brampton. Upon arrival, officers located a woman suffering from gunshot wounds. The victim was later identified by police as 29-year-old Savanal Kula, a mother of four from Brampton. She was pronounced deceased at the scene. Police say the suspect, 38-year-old Brampton resident Anthony Deceptor, fled the scene in a black 2024 Nissan Kicks with a 1-year-old baby in the back seat. The suspect was found hiding out in Niagara Falls area. The police then identified the location of the suspect. At around 2:30 a.m. on the 22nd October 2025, Niagara Regional Police confronted. They located the suspect in the Charlotte at Gale's Gas and Bar on Tar Road, Stone Road. They said there was an interaction with this man and the officers at the scene. He was pronounced deceased at the scene at 2:53 a.m. An autopsy later determined that the suspect's cause of death was a single gunshot wound to the chest. I just want to say good job by the officers. You stopped him from taking another person's life, and thank God he did not hurt the child. To the officer, sorry for the trial period you undergo and the mental stress you and your family endure. And remember, once you are blessed, no evil can prosper against you. Once again, Niagara Regional Police officers, keep up the good work you're all doing. And I just want to say, these are the things that happen when you are serving and protect, especially as a frontline crime fighter. These things will happen, but you just have to make sure you're doing your job, serving and protect, and do the job the way you were trained to execute your duty. So I just want to say, each and everyone, stay safe, and remember, thank you for watching and listening. Talk to you soon.